Hey, today I'm going to show you how to set up multiple desktops on your computer laptop so that when you're out traveling or you're somewhere else, it's kind of like sitting in your office when you have multiple windows or multiple screens, I should say. You can create multiple desktops, which is kind of cool. One of the things I really like about it is that when you do that, you can open up its own applications in each separate windows. It really keeps things nice and organized. And when you're simple, like I am, you really need that organization. Some of you are probably super dynamic and super smart and can manage some of that stuff. I can't. So I like to have multiple windows open that keep my project separated from my fun, separated from my personal stuff. So I like that kind of organization. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. The first thing you need to do to create the multiple desktops is you have to have this task view on your taskbar. If you don't have that task view on the taskbar, you can do a right mouse click over here anywhere on the gray space or open space, I should say. You do a right mouse click, you'll see task view button. If you click it now, it's going to uncheck it and it's going to go away just like that. If you go back, you can do a right mouse click and then check it and it's going to be there. Now you can also get to it with a shortcut, and I'll show you that here in just a little while. But right now we're going to go ahead and click on the task view. And what this is going to do is it's going to show you the different applications that I have up and running right now. And I have a browser open, I have a Word document open, and I have what's actually doing the recording for us right now. But you'll also see up in the right corner here, or left corner, you're going to see this new desktop. If you click that, it's going to bring up another desktop. And you can open as many as you want. I don't know if there's a limit. If there is, I've never hit it. I typically use 5 or less, but I like to keep things separated and organized, like I said. I can play music on one, I can put my email on another, and I can do projects on another, and then I can do some personal stuff on one. Just whatever kind of organizational structure you have, this is perfect for that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of things here that are really, really cool. If I go to the first desktop, I'm back at the first desktop, and I know that because you can see that we have the Word document open, just have it minimized, and we have the browser window open. So if I click on this view again and I look at this stuff, I can actually take this Word document, and if I don't want it on that first desktop, I can take it and add it to desktop 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. In fact, I'll go ahead and do that. So if I hold my right mouse button down, I can literally drag that into desktop 2, desktop 3, 4, or 5. In this case, we'll just go ahead and put it in desktop 3. And so now it's in desktop 3, and we are also in desktop 3 because now you can see it's the only thing that's open. If I click on 2, there's nothing there. Click the view again. Every time you click it, it goes away, so you have to click on my view. Come on. There we go. So desktop 2, there's nothing open. Desktop 4 and 5, there's also nothing open. So if I go to desktop 5, I can literally open up a browser, and then I can say, hey, I'm going to play, what do I want to play? I used to, where is it? There it is. I can play the Sirius XM on here and start playing music. So I'll keep that in this particular browser, but I can go in there and sign in and do that, just so you know. So we'll click on the task view, and we know that we're on desktop 5 because that's what it's saying is open. Another really cool thing is I'm going to go ahead and delete this one now. If I delete this, what's open is going to go into the one that's to the left. So if I click this and hit the X, now it's on number 4. If I go back into the task view, you're going to see it's on number 4. It's kind of cool the way it does that. So that part of it is good. I can go into this and I can close out of it, and then I can go back in and close these desktops. So I'll close number 4. I'm going to go ahead and close number 3, and it's going to move that document to number 2. And then I'll close number 2, and it'll move it back to number 1. Now I did all of that just to show you this. So there are ways to make this a whole lot faster. Instead of just clicking this task view, clicking that task view drives you kind of crazy. What you can do, there are shortcut keys, and here are the shortcut keys. That's what that document is all about, actually. If I want to open up a desktop, all I have to do is hold the control key down, the Windows button, and the letter D as in Delta. So control Windows D, and it just opened up a window. I can do it again, control Windows D, open another, control Windows D, open another, and control Windows D. Now I have 5 of them open again. Now if I go back to this first desktop, I can see, and all you do is just hold your mouse over it. If you click on it, that's when it goes and you have to go back into task view. So just mouse over it and you can see what's going on there. So if I take this document and hold it down and move it to desktop 3 again, now if I hold over mouse over desktop 3, there it is. So it's that easy. Now here's another thing that's pretty cool. If you want to, if I'm on desktop 5, I'm going to click on it purposely. So we're on desktop 5. If I want to get to desktop 1, 2, 3, or 4, all I do is hold the control key down, the Windows key, and the left arrow will take us to desktop 4, desktop 3, and you can see down in the lower, down in the taskbar, you see the Word document open, desktop 2, and then desktop 1. Okay, so that's really easy. You can do the same thing going the other way. Control the Windows flag in the right arrow, desktop 2, desktop 3, desktop 4, and desktop 5. You can also delete the desktop. So in this case, we are going to delete desktop number 5, and you do that by holding control key. You're going to hold the Windows key and then F4 as in Foxtrot number 4. So control, Windows, and F4 just deleted that desktop. Going to delete that desktop. We're on desktop 3 now because I can see the Windows, the Word document open on the bottom. When I do this, it's going to move that document to desktop 2. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, and then I am going to just click this so you can see that there's only 2, and that document went from 3 to 2. If I mouse over 1, you can see the things that are open on desktop number 1. So it's really that simple. If you didn't have this task view down here and you want to get to it in a shortcut type of fashion like these other keys, all you do when I click out of this, all you do is hold the Windows key down and tab, Windows tab, and you can bring that same thing up. That's it, that easy. Hope you enjoyed.